Our children's education is the most important investment that a community can make. It doesn't work without the teachers and letting them do their jobs, and to do that we need to give them the tools that they need so that they and their students can be successful. A surgeon needs certain tools, scalpel, all the implements that they need. So we need to be sure that our teachers have the tools that they need to do their job as well. Also, it would be nice if teachers could just get back to teaching. Testing should be secondary and should be more like a second thought. There shouldn't be all the amped up pressure the couple days before testing and after and all that. As a parent, that definitely resonates with my children as well. Our future depends on the children's education and not their test scores. For the most part, because the role of the board is really set in stone by the state government. So, but developing policies, setting standards, and setting priorities, those are all important. It's just a matter of how you do it. Definitely setting the budget, figuring out, hearing from everybody, like Mr. Terry said, getting all the information and making an informed decision. Sometimes that doesn't always happen. Not with our school board, but I'm saying like in general. Also dealing with the teachers' unions as well. Negotiations are always important. The teachers, they're the biggest expense of the whole budget, and without them, the whole system doesn't work. Representing the community, certainly working with businesses, working with community, working with parents. Anybody that can get involved and support our school system is a great thing. It's an asset to the system. And keep an eye on the conditions of schools. Over time, buildings can tend to deteriorate. Stay on top of priorities and make sure that the teachers have everything they need to do their jobs. Is, in my opinion, and from what I've read and been told, a roadmap. Well, actually not so much even a roadmap, it's more of a destination. I look at that as the end point, the point B, and the teachers are the tour guides, basically. They figure out how to get you there. In Charles County, that's how Common Core is being implemented. And for my kids, I know I had a very difficult time doing math homework with my son one night. And we were both very frustrated with each other because, it was just addition. But he taught me how to do the new math. And when we're at the grocery store, he can rattle off multiple, digits and everything, like in a heartbeat. So I think it's been good because it's given them it's a different way of looking at things. And I think of it like, we used to teach that the earth was flat. And then we found that the earth was actually round. So there are different ways of looking at things, and there's different ways that kids learn. So some kids learn, tactilely, different like that. So I think it's been a good way to get into there, and I know it's a rough subject, but that's what I see from my point of view. Family, because we've also been here for a long time in the county. I ran across an ad in one of the old newspapers that they were advertising for a teacher position, a doctor position, and a lawyer position. And all three positions paid about the same. And at some point we've gotten away from that, and we've devalued our teachers. I feel like in the business world, there is a benefit to merit pay because you want innovation, you want people to keep striving to do more. But we also know that a lot of teachers choose this profession because they really just love doing what they do. To be honest, I haven't really delved into the merit pay issue, but I just think overall teachers are undervalued based on how much time they put into it, especially when you consider they're paying for a lot of things out of their own pocket, and still their classrooms don't always have what they would like to do to run their own classrooms. We need to challenge ourselves. We should continue to give our kids as much information as we can, get them to think for themselves, because we'll never progress as a society in any area if we don't keep trying and try harder, set that bar higher. As far as who should be involved for writing the standards, our kids are going to have to come into contact with the whole world. The whole world is going to depend on our kids. I don't want a child who goes into a medical field who just kind of like, is nonchalant about it. Because I don't want someone like that operating on me. So I think we definitely have to challenge ourselves and our students. So I would say parents, teachers, business and industry, the community at large, the medical field, information technology, whatever society is going to want to get out of our educational system, we should, they should all be involved to some degree.